Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi theme tutorial. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we had a great question on one of our Divi videos. They were asking us how to create a custom search results page. As I'm sure you all know, most WordPress sites have a little search icon here if you choose to show it, and you can search for anything in the database. Not much on this site, so I know I've got a few click here's. So if I search for the word here, it pops up in a few places. And this is okay, great, I mean it's doing the job, but it's really not interesting. You might like something that's sort of more in style with the rest of your site. We created something like this really easily just now, rather than straightforward just boring WordPress page. You can just make it look like the rest of your site, customize it how you want, put in what elements you want on your page. So let's get started. Divi makes it really easy for us to do it. So we'll go to our dashboard, we'll go down to Divi, and we need to go down to the theme builder. There's the theme builder itself. And once in the theme builder, we want to add a new template. First thing it's going to ask us is what pages we want to affect with our template. In other words, what pages, when they come up, do we want to display this template on? All pages, home pages, specific. But if we roll down this list, right at the bottom, they've got a category called Other, and there's our search results page. So I need to check that one and create the template. And there it is. Now I want to add a custom body. So I'll click on there for a custom body, build a custom body. And just like the regular Divi builder, I want to start building from scratch. And for our page, you can add any element you want. You can add images, slideshows, videos, whatever you want. I'll keep this fairly simple today. So it automatically puts in a section. Let's add a new row. And within this row, I'm going to put in a text module right down at the bottom here, text. And right here I'm just going to say search results. I'll use this for my title. And we'll make this a heading. Move this out of the way, you'll be able to see it. There it is right there. Alright, well, before we design it, I'm going to put a background color in our little section here, so I'll just save that, check that. Going to go up to our section, little cog, background. I'm going to put in a simple color, just a blue. Okay, let's go back into our little text module right here, and let's see what we want to do. I want to put this, I'm going to go to the little paintbrush. All elements, they'll have this little white paintbrush in a blue circle there. If you click on there, it'll take you to the custom styles for that particular element. So you can make it bigger and color it and what have you. Alright, well let's see. I want to make it a little bit heavier. I'll make it semi-bold. I'll make it uppercase. I'll make it white. And let's plump him in the middle right there. I think I'll make him a little bit bigger. That's fine. I'm going to save that. I'm going to duplicate this module, and in the one below, I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to put in some dynamic content, which is a little disk icon here. I'm going to say post archive title. And what that'll do, it'll bring up the result of whatever you search for. It'll say results for whatever you search for. It's there. I don't know if you can see that, but let's just design it a little bit. Go into the text. I'll make it white so you can see it. There we go. I want it a little bit bigger. I want it too big because if you did a long search, I don't want too much stuff in there. And again, we'll plop that one in the middle too. Great. So there's my little heading done, all taken care of there. Now let's add a new section just below right here. A little blue button. Now here's where we want to put in our search results. Now you can either have a big section. I'm going to split mine into a couple and have a little return home button and extra search on the right here. So I'm going to use this one right here at the moment. And it's prompting us to put something in. Now right here I want it to display the search results themselves. So we have to use a blog module. There it is right there, blog module. And we want to make sure we check this little button. We're under content, posts for current page. In other words, when it brings up the search results, we want to see the results for this page here. You can choose the amount of posts you want to display or the amount of results. I think 10 is absolutely fine. Date format, I'm probably going to take the date away. And you can choose to show the excerpt or the whole content if you want. Choose the length you want there. I'm going to leave this all because these are actual queries. A lot of this doesn't mean a lot. But element wise, I don't particularly want to show a featured image because there isn't one on a lot of these results. Don't want to show the author. Don't particularly want to show the date. Categories may be useful. Excerpts fine. Pagination's fine. If there's more results than 10, it'll paginate it and let you see the next ones. So I'm fairly happy with that. While we're on the content tab, let's give it a little background color. Now I'm just on the color. You've got color, gradient, image and video. I'm on the color. I'm going to hit the little three dots to get the color palette up. Let's sort of make it a pale blue. Something like that. Actually, let's change that and make it our dark blue, and I'll take the opacity down, which will make it lighter, and also it'll let us be able to see through to the background there. And then if I decide to put a background in this section, you'll see it coming through there. And just to finish off, we'll put a bit of padding around because we don't want our writing squashed up against the side there. So let's go over to our design tab. Simply put in a little bit of padding with the spacing right here. And let's put in 30 pixels all around. Hit the chain. Just put in the 30, it'll put in the pics for you. Hit the chain, it'll do the opposite side. Fantastic. Like I say, you can go on, you can design this how you want. You can go in there and do all the text differently in the headings, but I'm going to leave that for the time being. You do exactly what you want to do. Okay, in my other column over here, let's put a search in there. In case they don't find what they're looking for, they can search again. So I hit the search button. There it is. Placeholder, this is text that will appear in this white bar here. Let's say search again. Or whatever you'd like to put in there. You can choose the elements to show button. I definitely want to show the button, that's for sure. You can choose exceptions if you don't want it to search certain pages or posts, but I'm going to leave mine just as it is. Don't want to give it a background. We'll pop over to our design. The field, placeholder colors fine, that writing there. I'll make sure it's got a white background. I might put a divider in the background of our section here so we make sure that stays white, so I'll leave that white. Text colors fine too. Don't want to change anything there. Let's go down to our button and just change the background color. So here's the button text. Button and border color, blue. Here's our button font. Let's make the button font white. That kind of fits in with our colors there. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Let's move on to the next one. And just below this, let's give them a little button. Hit the little plus. That'll take them back to the home page. Or whatever it is you want to say. We'll customize it just a little bit. Alignment, I want it in the middle. Button itself, just keep it fairly simple. Text color will make white. Button background itself, let's make blue. There we go. And on hover, we'll make it purple. All Divi modules, if you go over the dark legending, if these icons appear and you've got an arrow there, they will all give you an option to set a hover state and a non-hover state. So that's fine. Let's make it a little bit wider and give it some round corners. So I'm just going to go down to spacing. And let's give it 30 pixels left and right. Make it a little bit wider. I may want to give it more than that. Let's give it 50. And then down to border, or up to border I should say. Up to button. And down to the border on the button. Should have done this first. Border width I can leave where it is. Border radius I'm going to set to 50. It'll make it pill shaped. There we go. And obviously you want to link it, so we'll go to the link. We'll use dynamic in. If you hover over there, you've got this little disk icon. Click on it. And homepage link. There we go. And let's just clone that button. I'll go into this one, and perhaps they want to contact you because they can't find what they're looking for. And of course put your link to your contact page in there. I haven't got one, so I won't put it in there. And let's make it a similar size to our other one. Let's take that up to 100. Should probably do it. Fantastic. That's close enough. Great. And then obviously you can put in whatever content you want here, of things to advertise. Just throw in a quick news section. Just chuck a little gallery or something in there. Let's add some images. This is just to give the page a bit of content just in case there's no search results there. Obviously you can put in something that's relevant to the people that visit your site. We'll give them a background color and we'll call this done. There we go. Hit the little purple button. Better save that first. Save the page changes. Exit. Make sure our changes are saved here in the theme builder page. Okay, well, let's go back to one of these pages here. Let's go to the home page. Now let's try a little search and see what comes up. And there we go. There's our little custom search page right there. There's our results for click. And if you click on them, they take you to wherever it is your results are. Perfect. So there's a little custom page. Obviously you can go to town, make yours your own, do what you want there. Pretty easy to do, but that's a great feature of the Divi theme, being able to customize these pages. So I hope you've enjoyed that and found it useful. If you have, please ring the bell, give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.